Hello and welcome back to A Noobs Guide to Dwarf Fortress. I am TMG's RossiBoys215. Unfortunately, my world got corrupted. It's not too much of a pain. I've just had to generate a new one. So, where we left off, I was looking for a place to embark. I just generated a world and I've been looking for a place. The key thing you want to know is that you want to have shallow metals and deep metals, as you can see right here. Note the plural. The plural is important because if it's just shallow metal, it's only one type of metal, and therefore you can't make varied metals for your dwarves for defense and armor and weapons and stuff. Preferably we want woodland / heavily forested area. We want definitely shallow metals and deep metals, but something else we also want is called fluxstone. It's what is used to make something called pig iron, which is when you mix an iron with a stone, like a rock, and that's vital for making some of the very first equipment that my dwarves will be using. And it's also nice for furniture and stuff like that if you've got an abundance of metals, which I have. As you knew from last time, I put my mineral counts on quite frequent, so I should hopefully find a lot. So I'll place that. Okay, I could have asked for more trees, and note that I'm looking for some place that's warm, because if it's not warm, then basically all of the water won't freeze when it comes to winter, which is vital for a well to work later on in the game. So I feel somewhere around here might be good. I saw someplace. No, that didn't have flux minerals. Tell you what, I'm just gonna skip until I find a nice place, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, welcome back. I found a sufficient place to embark. Embarking, by the way, means finding a place to set up. As you can see on the world map right here, the northern places are quite cold, yet the southern places are quite warm. So you'd have your deserts down here and your glaciers and snow ice caps over here. And by using the UMHK keys, you can move around this local area over here, as you can see I'm doing right now. I've made it so that this here, because this right here is a river or a brook that runs from the settlement over to here. It doesn't matter that I'm next to a settlement because it's a human one, which I've checked on the world map. And humans are neutral to dwarves, and they do provide some good trading, for instance metals and food as well. And over here you can see I have shallow metal, deep metals, not the plural, and fluxstone. I have a woodland. I could have asked for a heavily forested area. Other vegetation is moderate and the surroundings are the wilderness. My temperature is warm, and I have very deep soil to set up crafting areas for my dwarves, so like workbenches and stuff like that, so that my dwarves can make stuff. And when you dig through stone, it leaves behind little stones that take up places in the stockpiles, which is a bit annoying, but I'll get more to that when we actually embark. So let's press E. I've selected an area with salt water, but the brook does not have salt water, so it doesn't matter. So let's press enter. Now, when you launch up the embark screen, you want to press enter on prepare for the journey carefully. Now, this might look quite complex. All of these things on the side here may look a bit confusing, but I'm going to teach you how to do this. So, use your arrow keys to scroll through your dwarves and find the one you want to change. Say, I want to change this guy, Kogen Esushir. He is a peasant. I will make him a miner. To do this, you press shift, where you hold shift and press plus. So I'm going to make him a proficient miner. That is important because dwarves need metal and stone to make furniture and get armor and weapons and stuff to defend themselves. My second guy, I'm also going to make a proficient miner, or yeah, proficient miner. My third guy, I'm going to make a woodcutter, as well as a carpenter. Note the points on the side here. Dwarves start out with 10 points that they can spend on different uses. I guess would be the best way to say that. I've spent 5 points on my miners, so I only have 5 points left. Yet on this dwarf right here, I've put 1 point in woodcutter, 1 point in carpenter. So that is very crucial. In fact, I'm going to take 1 point from carpenting and 1 point from woodcutting. In fact, 2 points each. And I'm going to make him a, wait for it, axeman, which is vital for defense. And I'm also going to make him a dodger, which is right there. An axeman because, well, to cut down trees you need an axe, and so that will be very helpful for defense, and it will be a basic military. And I'll make him my militia commander, which is a noble, which you'll need a room for that, but we'll get to that when we come to it. My fourth guy is going to be a mason, so I have 5 points in mason. I'm also going to make him a engraver. I'm going to make him a competent engraver, a novice building designer, and something else, which, what was it? What else did I do? You know what, I'm just going to keep it like that. Might make him a better, take a point off building designer. Oh no, I only have 1 point of building designer. Tell you what, just, okay, that's good. Proficient mason, competent engraver, and adequate building designer, which is good. My third guy is going to be my weaponsmith. Oh, where am I going? Armorsmith, metalsmith, furnace operator, wood burner, and that's it. Might as well make him better at all of these. Okay, my fourth, fifth guy, sixth guy is going to be my grower. Oh yeah, we've run out of points. As you can see down here in this bottom here, we've run out of points. So if you press tab, we can go to our items and animals screen, where I can choose what items I want, what animals I want, etc. So I'm going to get rid of a battle axe because I don't need to. I'm going to get rid of some beer because I'm going to switch that for something else in a sec. I'll show you how to do that. I'm going to get rid of, put all of these down to about 2. Oh, okay, so we just accidentally got rid of something. So we got rid of some cloth. So if we press N, I bring up the new tab. And then we just we go to cloth, and here we have pigtail fibre cloth. I'm just gonna get 2 of those because that's all I want for all of these. So where were we? Thread, bags, I want 2. Ropes, I want 2. I don't really need quivers, nor do I need that many buckets or splints. In fact, no, I'm just gonna get rid of all of these buckets, splints, and crutches because I can make them out of wood anyway. And we have some prepared giant cassowary spleen. Nice. Okay, we're gonna get some more plump helmets because plump helmet spawn is what we use for our basic food supply, which is very vital to dwarf survival. And I'm gonna put 15 pigtail seeds, which is like for making bags and cloth. Cave wheat, I'm just gonna put, cave wheat is used for alcohol brewing. So are sweet pods and rock nuts. And I might as well get some 10 dimple cup spawn. I don't really want to spend too much on those. Let's see. Let's get some more spleen and fish. And the way you take away items, by the way, or abilities or something from your dwarves, is you press just minus, no shift, just minus. Sorry I didn't mention that before. And my items look good. So next what we're going to do is we're going to go to our animals. One animal that is definitely vital is a little kitty cat, because a cat gets rid of the vermin that swarms your fortress, and dwarves do not like vermin, and it's not very nice. Next, you want a pair of war dogs, because they help defend your fortress. I'm gonna leave it at that for a bit. I might come back and add some stuff if I've got any leftover points. Let's go to this guy and finish off him. So I'm going to make him a grower and a herbalist. And my next guy is going to be pretty versatile. He's going to be a brewer. Actually no, we'll want to spend like 2 points on him. Brewer, cook, milker, animal caretaker, and I think that'll be it, yeah. So we'll make him a better animal caretaker and a better brewer. Means better alcohol for my dwarves. So let's go over my dwarves. I have a proficient miner. I have another proficient miner. I have a woodcutter, carpenter, axeman and dodger. Dodger is on the other screen. I have a proficient mason, engraver and building designer. Very vital. I have a adequate weaponsmith, armorsmith, metalsmith, furnace operator and woodburner. I have a proficient grower and herbalist. And I have a competent brewer, adequate cook, adequate milker and competent animal caretaker. So I have some leftover points, so let's press tab again to go back to this screen. And let's buy some animals. Tell you what, I put some points into milking, didn't I? Let us get some... where are they? Goats, here we go. So, let's get a billy goat and a nanny goat, why not? So, they'll be able to breed. I'll get milk. Tell you what, let's get 2 nanny goats, because that means more milk and more breeding going on. And let's have a look, what else do I want? I think everything looks good, so let's just go back to these, and let's press new. What alcohol don't I have? A rum beer, tell you what, let's go to drinks. Where's the sunshine one? That's like a really good one, dwarves really like that. But let's just get ale, because we don't have ale yet. Let's just spend all the points I can on that. And I guess one more cave wheat, why not? Okay, so now I've got everything that I need. Let's press E for Embark. When it does it, there we go. You have arrived after a journey from the mountain homes into the forbidding wilderness beyond. Your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all of Shadashdash. There are almost no supplies left, but with stout labour comes sustenance, whether by bolt, plough or hook. Provide for your dwarves. You are expecting a supply caravan just before winter entombs you, but it is spring now, enough time to delve secure lodgings. Here, the cougars get hungry. A new chapter of dwarven history begins here, at this place. Rig thrith, crafted bells. Hey guys, sorry for that little outburst, but thank you for watching Toxic Mass Gaming Production. I'm RossyBoys215, and I'll see you guys next time in the next episode of A Noob's Guide to Dwarf Fortress. Bye!